That's not the pride I want to talk about. I want to talk about what happened in Boise a couple weeks ago as we kind of wind things down.
While June is known for celebrating LGBTQ pride, an Eagle Bar owner is asking, what about straight pride?
Yeah. And
plans are in place for this downtown Boise park this weekend. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Jessica Davis, learning about the upcoming Hetero Awesome Fest.
Cool. How do you feel about that? Hetero Awesome Fest, huh?
I know that it was poorly attended, which makes me very
come on,
happy.
don't spoil it. Come on now, he's talking in general.
So here's what I know about this is that this guy who run this thing, that guy is a piece of shit. I knew about it before.
See, I actually know nothing about it.
So
what did we see him on something?
I've seen him on Reddit recently, because I remember when I saw this, I said, "Oh, this is fucking stupid as hell." And then I saw an article about it, and it said, "Put on by the owner of blah blah blah." It's like I don't know the name of this.
Well, let's work up to it. Let's this is before.
But I knew
Hetero
him when they
Awesome
announced it. That's what blew my mind.
You knew his name.
I knew the name of the business that he runs
from being an active bigot in the.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
And a counter event created for entertainment and dialogue around the queer community.
This year we added Hetero Awesome Fest, which will be downtown Boise on June 20th and 21st.
It's a 2-day event.
The beard is gender affirming care?
Yeah, that guy's hanging out his masculinity via chin strap.
Yeah, that's true.
Old State Saloon, the same Eagle Bar that launched Heterosexual Awesomeness Month last year.
I started thinking, what could we do at Old State Saloon that would be an alternative or something that would be, celebrating God's design for sexuality?
Well, the saloon is introducing something new this year, a Hetero Awesome Festival at Cecil D. Andrews Park in downtown Boise. Saloon owner Mark Fitzpatrick describes the event as a family values festival.
This is something that a lot of people around the country have kind of said, we love what you're doing because things have just gotten so far.
Okay, I forgot about the drink specials. We gotta look.
Also, somebody said, "Can we go back and read that shirt that he's wearing that says beers for breeders?"
Yeah, well, that's actually it's Beer for Breeders Monday.
Sick.
So you can actually all heterosexual males dressed like heterosexual males. Yes.
Kiss my wife to prove it.
They receive a free draft beer.
Yeah.
That's all month, guys.
Yeah. Is it? There's no limit on that. One free draft. Is that per day?
Just one a day.
Oh, only on Mondays? Okay.
What is this?
Yeah, what about Tuesday?
That's Teton Tuesday, dude.
Now, what buy one, get one free drink for hetero ladies?
What's Teton?
I don't know. What is Tetten? I don't know that word. Jared?
I'm looking.
Tetten, know your meme. Tetten is a Flemish word for breasts or tits.
Breasts.
Just call it Titty Tuesday, dude. It's a bar.
Yeah, I mean, he's already kind of doing his own.
No, because God will know.
That's a good point.
That's true. God will know that.
Dennis.
Yep.
Duo.
He don't know other language, dude.
God knows English only.
God only knows. Well, because of course, that makes sense. Fuck. All right. Duo Deal Wednesday, which is that 13% off? Is that what that's?
I think it says 15. It's a bad 5 or a 3.
Yeah, 15% off entire food and beverage bill for heterosexual couples. So it's date night.
But nothing Thursday and nothing Friday because that's our money makers.
Well, I was
We're
thinking
just trying to drive a little bit of more purchases on our least attended days of the week.
Well, I was thinking maybe the sign would flip over or something at some
Can we
point.
check out his website
I was
real
hoping
quick?
so, yeah.
Well, pull it up. Yeah.
It's the old, what is it, the one?
Enough is enough.
Instead of a drag show, the fest will feature a swag show, boots,
Fuck,
and
they got a
swag show.
Oh my god! They got a swag show, but they also got a fucking bed sheet sign made too. Really good.
Yeah, that freaking flag that somebody made.
Christ. I'm trying to find the saloon here.
It's the one
Old State Saloon.
Old State Saloon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They get torn apart all the time.
Well, they should. I don't want to verify my age.
I'm really old. It's 06. 1906.
Hell yes. All right. Oh god, they've got the whole.
We're in.
So September. So it's not
in September. Yeah, they're having another one.
They're doing another.
Another
finally.
alternative to the Boise Pride
Do you want to
Festival.
read it real quick?
Yeah. Old State Saloon is proud to offer an alternative to the Boise State Festival and Trans Joy march in the form of the Eagle Hetero Awesome Fest, a 3-day celebration of truth, freedom, and traditional values. After the massive success of June's Heterosexual Awesomeness
sure about
Month,
that?
I'm looking forward to hearing about the success of it. Yeah. Old State Saloon is once again hosting an event to champion heterosexual awesomeness, standing firm in the face of radical opposition. This celebration of traditional gender norms and heterosexual awesomeness is set to be the talk of the town, or at least the talk of those who still believe in the charm of a good old-fashioned, non-rainbow colored party. So he likes group sex, I think?
I think so.
Okay. During the
Upside down pineapple life, brother.
That's kind of cool.
That's their drink special.
Let me fuck your wife.
Do you want me to take this next
This
part?
is great. Sure, yeah. You do the event lineup. Oh, real quick, sorry. They have a constitutional conservative conga line. Forgot about that. Led by Dance and Donna.
Wonderful. Donna's going to be there.
Yeah.
Dance and Donna.
Friday, September 13th. Straight Female Friday. Heterosexual women with XX chromosomes enjoy 50% off any one drink in-house all day. Come celebrate being awesome, strong, and authentically you. Do you want to take the next one, Jared?
Saturday, September 14th. Saturday Straight Stud Club. Heterosexual men with XY chromosomes get 50% off any one drink in the house. It's your day, gentlemen. Plus, starting at 6 p.m., join us for the Straight Single Saturday Night Soiree, followed by heterosexual karaoke from 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. It's the perfect night to meet like-minded individuals and have some fun.
Good.
Sunday, September 15th. Beer for Breeders.
What?
To cap off the weekend, anyone who identifies as, quote, super straight gets a free pint on the house. Let's raise a glass to keep it real and celebrating the natural order.
Special thanks to our sponsor, Idaho Wild Real Estate, a like-minded real estate company supporting heterosexual awesomeness month in June and all other heterosexual celebrations throughout the year. With the mob coming after truth, please consider signing up for our newsletter below. Oh, fuck, I most certainly have to. We've already lost our Facebook page once this year. Wonderful.
Oh, no. We got zucked.
Oh, no. All for telling the truth. What the heck?
Oh, man.
audiowall@gmail.com.
Beer for Breeders is the grossest thing. I mean, I don't do whatever the fuck you want, but you're really comfortable, obviously, with talking about sex, right?
Yeah, well, sex is the reason that men and women
Hey,
exist.
give a blowjob for a free shot night on Saturdays.
Gross. Wonderful stuff. Let me fuck your wife.
Yeah, we'll cut that for a clip, of course. Thank you so much for that idea, Shellside.
So yeah, let's go back. He's really pissed about the balcony club, I guess.
Is he?
Meanwhile, Boise's only LGBTQ nightclub, The Balcony, is hosting a What About Straight Pride show, poking fun at events like Hetero Awesome Fest.
We realized that there's been a lot of outcry, especially around Pride last year, where people were claiming, when's Straight Pride Month? When's this? When's that? And we thought it would be fun to put on an event and call it What About Straight Pride?
Local drag queen Aunt Tifa says the show also plays a comedic way to
Aunt
spark
Tifa's a
a
great
conversation.
Queer people were thrown in prisons. Queer people were murdered just
Can
for
I
being
tell you
queer.
guys
And a lot of
my favorite drag name from
Please.
Missoula?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I worked with this person for like a year. Wonderful individual. Miss Ooh La La.
That's
that is
good.
great. Yeah, yeah.
I like that.
Just so you know, the two on this project were Aunt Tifa and Rachel Lee Motivated.
Oh,
Yep.
interesting.
Yep.
Very good.
Very good.
A lot of places this is still happening. In 72 different countries, it's illegal to be queer. This is a huge reason of why we do our Pride events, is to really celebrate those that we lost, but also remembering our spaces, remembering where we came from.
The Hetero Awesome Fest will be taking place outside the state capitol right here at Cecil D. Andrews Park on Friday and Saturday. The Balconies Club What About Straight Pride event begins at 8 p.m. on Friday. I'm your neighborhood reporter Jessica Davis reporting for Idaho News 6.
Jessica. Wow.
With that
Wow.
polo, the news polo.
I did like the news polo. I thought it was kind of slick.
Yeah.
Good color, good
That's sick.
material.
Davis
I've
reporting.
been wearing polos lately for weddings, and it's
Polos
really
are back,
comfortable.
man.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Are we gonna see more clips of this?
I mean, there was a little bit of backlash. So
There's backlash, but I just want to see what the crowd was.
It began as one man's answer to Pride festivals. It ended up being about, well, several dozen people's answer to Pride festivals. That's
Several
about how
dozen.
many showed up to Cecil D. Andrews Park last Friday and Saturday in Boise for the first ever Hetero Awesomeness Festival. Dozens. Needless to say, the turnout was not so awesome. Although the organizer, that'd be Mark Fitzpatrick of Eagle, says that number was much higher than that. Well, having the anti-LGBTQ plus event fall flat may have been enough to get people's attention. What seemed to get a lot more attention was what was said in a podcast promoting the event.
Oh,
So
boy.
we wanted to hear from Fitzpatrick why he believes this festival was a success and whether he agrees with the comments made during his podcast appearance from the grounds of the festival.
Overall impression of the weekend was
Good
big
tone.
success. We did what we said we
I
were
love
going
when
to
they
do,
got
which
the
is
music stand.
Yeah, why is the drummer? Well, he needs to know what's going on later. Just fucking
Yeah.
know the song, dude.
When am I gonna flam? When am I gonna rest?
I love that there's a bass amp on there.
Yeah.
There's a small head plugged into a small.
Everything else is pretty much DI.
dust
for
covers
sure,
on
right?
everything for some fucking reason.
Well, it's dusty.
that
it's Boise.
that fucking bang 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 is
Yeah,
the
it's-
worst
I thought-
guitar tone I've ever heard in my whole
I
life.
thought it sounded great.
Okay.
provide a free event for people to come and celebrate traditional family values, gather together with kids. We had the
Bounce
kids
house.
zone set up. We had a stage set up with great music. We had some things to contend with for sure. One of which was some chilly and rainy weather on Friday that I think kept quite a few people away. And then some
no.
chilly weather on Saturday that
He
was
admitted
breezy.
it.
Wait, whose forehead are we ignoring? I must have missed it.
I think this guy from his original
I'm gonna
clip.
turn this off a little bit.
And then we also had the onslaught of nonstop attacks from the morally bankrupt, degenerate Pride community on anybody that mentioned that they were going to get involved with our event in the months leading up to it, which caused a lot of sponsors and people to say they weren't going to be involved or attend.
Could it be that people just didn't want to be a part of it?
No, a lot of people wanted to be a part of it.
Okay. You sure about that?
Could it be that people don't
But they-
like it? No,
But
fuck
their
you.
moms grounded them, and then they couldn't even leave the house because it was Friday night, and they knew that was the biggest blows that they took away their Friday night because they were waiting for the weekend to come out, and their mom said no. So, joke's on you, KTVB.
This guy, I really like that he at least addressed that and was like, maybe. Look, first off, hold up, dude. This guy's not gonna. He's not gonna get hurt right now, dude. He's got a gun.
Oh, he does have a pistol on his side
yeah.
there. Yes, face.
I think he's
Yeah,
cooler
whoa,
now.
whoa, whoa.
Holy shit.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, that's
Watch
how
your
you-
mouth.
Yeah, I mean media is.
What if
the
someone
enemy of the
comes in
people,
there?
Of course, so you got to be strapped.
What are those Trump drinks in the back he's got?
Trump drinks? I'm not sure.
But they weren't.
No, we had 700 people show up to the event.
Dude.
700 to 1,000 over the weekend.
That's
Next time-
a success though. For $85,000 that you spent.
Take a seat, please. Take a seat. We've got Mark, the founder of the Old State Saloon, joining us.
That's the amount Fitzpatrick told
What is their podcast? You see?
the podcast Backlash he spent on the
Backlash.
2-day event.
One thing I learned is these are expensive.
Yes.
Because even just like the police officers are $11,500
Oh,
plus security. We have security that's $7,000. Anyways, it all comes up to $85,000, and I told them we've only raised about $20,000 to $25,000.
Okay.
This is not about money. If it was about money, I would have charged more than $5 for a beer. This is about
You gave away a lot
doing
of
what we
beer.
said we were going to do and celebrate traditional family values during this month when a lot of the country feels like they're expected to celebrate the moral depravity of what Pride tries to do at their events.
Last time we talked to you about this a year ago, you said this wasn't about hate. But yet you had somebody there on site premises, and you spoke on the podcast, somebody who very much promotes hate. How do you respond to that?
How did he promote hate?
I don't know what people.
Whoa! How do you promote hate? That's kind of a funny. Define.
Define promote.
Yeah.
Define hate.
What the fuck are you talking about? So the backlash, as you can see, not a lot of views there, and
They got more than we do.
That's
kidding.
not true, actually. Is the crazy thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is that episode, and it has 171 plays 8 days ago.
What is that comment? I got stabbed in the mouth, someone said? Sorry.
I got stabbed in the mouth with the lit end of a cigarette by a drunk chick one time. I'm certain it was an accident, but still, it looked like I had nuclear super herpes for 2 weeks.
Great. All right, continue.
No, I don't got anything else. I was just pointing that out.
The backlash. Wow, this news story.
No, see, but that doesn't make any sense because over here it seems like they have 400 upvotes on that. Maybe this is a re-upload because this one only has 10.
Beats me. Maybe they pulled it down and edited out this thing we're going to watch.
National talk show, huh? I feel like, yeah, something. Here's live at Hetero Fest. 2 days. Yeah, that's wild.
Do we need to take some pictures so we can have these kind of thumbnails?
I mean, my other podcast has thumbnails kind of like this, but yeah. Let's keep listening here.
On that same podcast, host David Riley said this about Boise.
Boise's, it's a really nice place. It's
For
beautiful.
an American city,
It's top-notch
it is.
American city.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There are still very good bars around, great food. There's the Basque District. Again, it's clean. There aren't any black people here.
Oh.
And tons of Mormons, which
There's
is
a lot of Mormons.
chef's kiss in a city.
Yeah, you heard that. Boise is a clean city because
There aren't any black people here.
I feel like I'm fucked up because Steven says that like every week. So like that doesn't shake me as much as it shakes this KTVB reporter, but it should, and it makes me sick that that's the kind of behavior that is
desensitized.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it's just like obvious. Like for me, I still just don't really expect even like racists to be like openly racist, and then when they are, it's like
it is kind of shocking.
I forgot that they have the blank check. They have the carte blanche.
Yeah, they're not going to get.
They want to do it.
It's absolutely bonkers.
Cancel culture's over.
Should we go? Can we go to this clip?
My job at Pepsi is secured.
I want to go to this re-upload because I bet they cut this out.
You think so?
I'm willing to bet that they cut this out for sure.
Well, let's.
I don't know how we would find
We can
it.
search the transcript. Is what
Oh,
we
we
do.
can. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can go to the transcript. Is not here.
Nope.
So that seems intentional. Let's see when they sat down with.
Do we have transcript on a different episode?
I will check here in a second.
Did they cut out the entirety of him in there?
Nope, there he is.
Not just for this, but for putting your saloon on the line, the stance for freedom of speech that you've taken, unapologetic. It's been
Let's
great.
use this
How
water
have
glass
things
as
been
a
going?
status.
So I want to tell you
Let's
the
figure
story
water
of
glass in the other
All right,
one.
thank you. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Boise.
Which is
All right, so same. It seems to be untouched. Well, it was a little.
Use this guy walking around in the back, maybe, or these guys.
Oh, I don't know if that's going to do it. Where's the being investigative journalist, real quick?
The producer asked me who I was, what I want to talk about. I said if they've got time, I'd love to get on and invite people to the Hetero Awesome Fest. And so, with what you're doing, which is not abnormal for you, I know that. One thing I learned is these are expensive.
Yes.
Because like even just like the police
Here we
officers are $11,500. It comes up to $5,000. It'd come out. I'm walking around. I look at my email, and
Vape?
this
Oh, he's got a
donation
cigar.
came into Hetero
Okay, that's
Awesome
cool. Smoking a cigar.
for $10,500.
Wow.
whoa.
So
Way for doing is like get
Right hand, you can see it, but
Cool hetero merch.
there we go.
Cool-
Like,
cool
watch
guns.
the backlash.
I know it's
Anyway, it's awesome to see this. I really think that you've planted a flag and brought. Anyway,
you just got to
Upright
do it
gay
once a
fatigue.
quarter.
Do we have a better word for that, chat? Anyway, we've had enough, right? Gay fatigue. Do we have a better word for that, chat? Anyway,
a combination of two words.
the 10. Anyway.
I thought of one, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh yeah, I think I just did too.
Combination of two words.
But yeah, no, and this is going to be going on all day tomorrow, right? 10 a.m.
bounce houses and live music out there. There's food.
Because I thought it would make me more relaxed and maybe a little creative. It was a total disaster.
Yeah.
Not doing that again. I am drinking a nice bubbly.
So he put wine in a mug, and I was like, at least be honest with the audience.
Okay, cool stuff.
It really just made you
Carol will be here. Bots.
Yeah, Optimus Tesla robots out there picking. Yeah.
All right,
Thanks.
I think
Are they
we're
talking
gonna-
about Boise?
Anyway.
There's some silver lining to it, though. I mean, some
Maybe.
jobs need to be automated. I'm not.
There are some jobs that need to be. I mean, it would be better if America was like, I don't know, how many million people are here now? 325 million? And how many of them are illegal?
What is the U.S. population? It's 334 million.
334, but how many of that is illegal?
Oh,
Or
I mean, we have no
is
idea.
that over and above?
53 million as of August of 2024. That's coming directly from DHS and Colonel McGregor.
Really?
53 million non-natural born citizens are currently living in America right now. And roughly, I believe the number was 30 million that they believe came across undocumented across the border and ports of entry, like every way possible. 30 million under the Biden administration.
That is unbelievable.
And at the rate that Trump's deporting them now, if you continue on that rate, it would be 240.
These guys are just really cool. That's all.
They were still parroting.
I mean, like,
Time for $35,000.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think they're cutting anything out, though. I think.
I think they are.
What? Really?
I believe so.
They basically said they were thinking of a slur a minute ago, so I don't know.
I know, but this one was on the news calling this guy out. I wouldn't be surprised.
I
if
don't
they
think he
moved that
cares.
shit.
I think he probably fucking loves it. Are you kidding me?
a lot of Mormons.
Chef's kiss in a city.
Yeah, you heard that. Boise is a clean city because
There aren't any black people here.
Okay.
and that's okay with you.
This I would not have said it. It's not what I would do. He's his own person. So whatever you want to know what he meant by it, if it was meant to be derogatory or a joke or whatever, he has his own show with his own style, and that was all it was. He was not sitting in front of any crowd of people. Nobody heard what he was saying at the event.
Are you okay with it?
But the podcast heard it.
Yeah,
Like
the crowd of people was digital.
Yeah, no one listens to this show. It's
Yeah.
not a
I
big
would say
deal.
They have no
They
viewers.
really don't have an audience.
It's all bullshit.
I would say it's about almost as many people went to the event as did
Tuned into
listen to
that
the
show.
podcast,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
And is that how it works? Like
Well, if
the
no one
number of
heard
people
it.
who hear it is how bad it is?
Well, if you say fucked up shit around me, I'm not gonna push back because you're your own guy.
Okay, cool.
So that makes sense. Like you can say whatever, and you know,
Anything?
it's,
I can say anything I
well,
want.
yes, you can.
Okay.
What?
I love you guys.
Thanks.
Well, okay with what?
With him saying that.
Okay, if I'm going to be not okay with things or apologize for things, I would have to apologize far more for all the wicked pride people who came into our event and did wicked things.
We don't have that on video, though.
So it doesn't mean it didn't happen. I have witnesses. I do have this stuff on video. I have a man who pretended to be, or maybe he is, I don't know, dishonorably putting on an army uniform, lying and deceiving people to get on stage to say that he's going to do one thing.
What's in your underpants?
This is what I love.
This
Yep.
is great. So this is a little bit of stolen valor protests, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I like this. This is appropriate stolen valor.
Underpants, elephants taking.
And it's officially midnight. Happy 4th of July.
Happy
everyone.
4th of July,
Wonderful.
America. 250 years old today.
Hello, Shrug Nation.
Wonderful.
Pride in tranny suicide.
And do an entirely different thing to promote transsexualism.
At church they condemned him and called him a she.
That's absolutely disgusting, wicked behavior. And you're focusing on some guy who whispered a comment into a mic, and you're saying that has something to do with me.
Whispering into a mic is the funniest thing to point out.
Yeah. Check this out. Hey, listen here. Hey, Byron. Hey, Byron.
You're like this also.
I can't hear you.
You can hear me when I whispered into it.
He's like, you have the guts to say that a man whispering into the mic is the same as a guy who's talking about trans issues on a stage that I paid for.
Into a microphone.
Yeah.
Also into a microphone.
also into a microphone.
Into a microphone.
What an
You
asshole.
invited him there.
That's totally
Did you not?
I invited everybody there.
But you know who he is? His whole persona is hate, anti-Semitism, and white nationalism.
Go talk to him about it.
I've tried, but you're saying you lie down with dogs. That proverb, right? You are who you hang out with.
No, you're not.
Okay, so
wait, is that guy bad? So I don't know the context.
I think he's talking, like, the clip they showed was not the guy. They're still talking about the guy who said black people in Boise.
Okay.
It's just the context of the clip threw it off.
Yeah. Blue shirts talking about the racist guy.
What
He's
is
like,
this? What is
you
this?
go on his show.
Oh, this is a little poster advertising an appearance from a guy named Michael Austin. who was going to be playing both days of Hetero Awesome
Did
Fest.
he do it?
I wonder. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. This is war.
Cool. So we got one more day of Hetero Awesome Fest. I don't think enough people showed up for him to...
Excuse me. It's been like 5 minutes since the last time that I got attention.
Okay, so nothing happened, and it doesn't seem like...
God made dirt from mud on tires.
He's playing the Sky Forest, California.
This song is called
God made dirt, mud on tires.
Wow. God did make mud on
God
tires.
made dirt. God made dirt.
I think that guy's pretty
Heading
cool.
back into one of the coolest places. Oh, you deleted the fucking... I was trying to sing the song.
Wait, was it still playing?
No.
I don't know. I'm just singing what it is. The lyrics probably
sorry.
are.
Yeah.
There was a pretty funny comment on the last video. It was just talented musicians. Too bad they had to play in front of 50 people who were mostly working there, a couple of dogs who didn't want to be there, and some homeless people who were desperately trying to leave.
Oh, brutal.
Oh, who's a comment?
Seriously, though, the singer had some real talent. Gosh. All right. This is some other talent here.
Liberty Valkyrie?
Yeah, that's Liberty Valkyrie, who's going to be...
She's the ambassador?
Yeah, of course. And let's take a peek at Liberty Valkyrie. That's Melissa McIsaac.
Heather.
Sorry, why did I say Melissa?
No idea.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
That's kind of weird.
Not even close.
I mean, they're
I'm like looking at her last name, like maybe if you squinted at McIsaac and you were like Marissa McIsaac.
I have something really
like you
wrong.
did. Yeah,
That
I
is
guess.
wild.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Oh.
All right. Let's see if there's any posts.
She got Theo Vaughn on the feed.
Oh, this was so Theo Vaughn, like a fan of his, came up to him.
She got the Joker
and said, "My friend's getting deported. What do you say to him?" And then Theo Vaughn responded,
"Hey, buddy,
Bye."
And then they play that kind of like alpha or wait,
That's Sigma music.
male, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that they talked much about the festival here. Huh. Let's get her vibe.
How does
though.
it feel knowing that the women of the Democratic Party actually have bigger stones than the men of the Republican Party?
Interesting.
Stones are also referred to as huevos, balls, medically speaking, testicles. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to give the Democrats a compliment. I can't, frankly, stand those crazy psycho-liberal bitches. But what I can acknowledge is the fact that they have the ability to get shit done. Whether...
Wait, if we're gonna talk about Homeboy's big forehead, we need to talk about
I was gonna
Homegirl's
say,
big
geez,
forehead.
man, the match made in heaven.
Marissa McIsaac's head here.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. You can see it right
How does
now.
it-
Marissa McIsaac.
I'm sorry.
Liberty Valkyrie.
I'm not him. He's not me. You know me. People know me who get to know me. I'm not racist. Okay.
Okay.
All races are equal if
I got a
Christ
black
is your
friend.
king.
Wow.
What an asshole. This guy sucks shit. Fuck this guy.
The way he's talking that I'm not racist is the same as that I'm not crazy. You're crazy for thinking it takes a day to get shit done or whatever, that guy.
Yeah.
It's that same energy. I'm not racist. You're racist.
As long as you're Christian, you're equal. Like,
yeah, dude.
Is that like that's not what Jesus
Read it right here in my
wanted?
shirt.
Faith,
it says
family,
it right
freedom.
here for you.
Holy shit!
This is what I
Our
believe
favorite
in. I don't
F
see color.
words.
So you denounced what he said?
I would never say what he said. I don't know what his intent was. I don't know if he has.
You don't believe
You
what he
don't
said,
know
though.
what
Here's
his
the thing.
intent was? Suck a
People have free speech.
shit out of
okay?
my ass,
And if they're going to
you
make jokes or
fucking
whatever,
idiot
it could be
asshole.
derogatory. See, this is the thing is like, I don't believe people should be derogatory with the intent to hurt somebody's feelings
Okay.
with what they say.
I hate this guy. This guy sucks.
Jared said, suck a fucking shit out of my asshole.
All right. Hetero Awesome Fest.
I don't know what his intentions were.
You do, dude. You do.
It went really well. We'll just say
No,
that.
you do. You know what his intentions are.
So
why don't
this-
you tell everyone, Dennis?
This is the one I read. Is this not correct?
What are you talking about?
Well, because I was mistaken before. So the musician wasn't.
They were protesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Put on a battle jacket.
Yeah, which had an upside down American flag on one arm and a yellow pride heart on the rainbow. God, see, I just said yellow instead of rainbow. Am I stroked? I gotta hold both arms out in front. I gotta like.
Yeah, I can't cover that one.
The,
I guess
the
there's
stream
a
cuts
Hawaiian
and me and Jared don't even hear.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, you guys should.
Yeah, Joker face paint on himself.
All right. So
why so serious?
Uh-oh, we got more of the.
Well, Mr. Daniel here is gonna bless you guys with some incredible music. So you guys enjoy each other, have a great time. We're here for a great cause, and yeah, let's rock and roll. Daniel Hamrick.
Looks like 700
Hamrick, right
people
on.
there.
Give it up.
At least.
Let's do this.
They're all under the stage.
Ooh, ouch.
Ooh, a little.
Doing a little lip clap.
Now, before I get started, Earl told me to talk about myself.
Snap 'em.
We got any veterans out here today?
I gotta turn this down. Can I? I
Yeah,
can't.
up in your thing. Up in your.
Oh, I can actually go into the
This
negative.
is about trans veterans.
I'm not seeing any. Got a handful of veterans. All right.
Any
I
veterans and no
don't know
one
if
says
I'm supposed to wear bits of my uniform when I'm not in uniform, but as a former Army Ranger, I thought I might wear my little tambourine here today. It's kind of special to me, so I think
Mr. Daniel is what they call you, DJ Danarchy. I like that. That's nice. You got a first name, Mister? I like that.
Mr. Danarchy would be great.
Yeah.
figured I'd have it with me for this little performance.
Nobody is there.
Of course.
Come up here for a sec. Fantastic.
20 people.
Everybody, give it up for my buddy here.
God, I wish it wasn't so loud.
Gave him some Chinese takeout.
That's nice.
Little dinner.
Uh-oh. He's switching
Oh, what's
into
going
his
on
own-
here? Oh. Is that a pride?
Battle jacket.
Heart?
This first song is called Boy.
Is that a pride heart on his arm? Canyon County Pride shirt? That is a Canyon County Pride shirt. And that is a pride heart on his arm.
They put him in dresses to keep him in line. They say it's a phase and it's all in his mind. They put him in ballet, he wants to play ball. What matters to him doesn't matter at all. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. The boy that everyone thought was a girl.
What's going on, guys?
I like that the guy who's clearly with him doing commentary.
What's going on, guys?
Well, yeah, but there's no one there to even like try to like.
Nobody.
I love this. I want to
What are
point
you
that
guys
out.
gonna do?
This is great, but like,
This is the best way to protest for
of
sure.
course, yeah. But it is too bad. It's unfortunate that there's not people around to actually like be upset.
Yeah.
Let's see how long it takes him to figure it out.
Come unfold. The boy that everyone thought was a girl.
Pass around the live. Help give viewers, please. Help give viewers. Pass and share the live.
Love that. It's kind of rips.
They grew out his hair, but
He's
he
a great singer.
wanted it
Yeah.
short. Put him in a skirt, now he's all out of sorts.
Share the
It's
live.
not just a
Share the live.
stance, it's down to his heart. They're
Bring your
breaking
friends.
his will
Bring your
and
friends
he's
to the
breaking
live
apart.
right now. Let's grow it. Let's
The
grow the
boy that
live.
everyone thought was a girl.
Bring all your friends to
It's
Hetero
about to get
Awesome
weird.
Fest.
It's
Yeah.
about to get weird.
It's
Do you
about
think
to
he's-
get weird at Hetero Awesome Fest.
Do you think he's counting like the online views as attendees? Is that
I have no idea.
on the live stream? Yeah.
Zero idea how he can claim
He's saying
that
he's
amount.
saying like share this, get this out.
Oh no,
there.
I'm saying in general.
I think that he
the
counted the
owner.
number of people there, and then every hour he like counted. He's like, oh,
He's
there's
counting-
50. There's 50 people. There's 50 people, and then he put it in a spreadsheet and just added up all the hours. Not realizing it's
He's
the same
looking
50
at
the whole
how
time.
many views this particular video got. and
Yeah,
he's
this
using
video.
those as well.
Yeah.
Did he say he spent $80,000?
$85,000.
The boy that everyone thought was a girl, afraid to steal their ignorant
Haven't
view.
figured it out yet. Here comes Mark.
The boy that everyone thought was a girl.
There's Mark. Here it comes.
This kid has got no chance. Must stop who woke the pants.
That's $121 per attendee if 700 people showed up. That he gave money.
Yeah, he gave them all. He could have given them all money and it would have been a better use of his time, honestly.
Yeah.
Let teacher take a glance. What's in your underpants? Elephants taking pride in tranny suicide. When all the books are fried, we'll see how many die.
That's the broadcast.
His parents' TV. At church they condemn him.
Turn this off. You'll put it on the kid page. The Wiggles are about to start. The Republican Wiggles.
Uh-oh.
Hey, chill out, man.
Whoa.
Whoa. This guy
Tall
rules.
guy's gonna murder one.
This guy came in from an 80s film.
Yeah, his glasses are photoshopped on.
What the hell happened?
You're probably wondering how I got
That's
here.
That's a radio.
He's about to take them off, and there's going to be another pair underneath.
Whoa!
The boy that everyone thought was a girl.
We love you! Woo!
Right now.
Okay, I apologize. I'm gonna give my wife. I apologize.
Look how little that guy is.
Back up, dude.
Get out of his face.
Back away from me.
Get out of his face.
You're in his face. You already assaulted him.
Hey, man. He's in his safe space, you guys.
Is that what he said?
Well, he's in his space.
Yes, yeah.
And the space should be safe. So,
DJ Danarchy, I was thinking the same thing. Those stages are not cheap. That's a big stage.
Yeah.
Like an event of this size put on by a local bar should be like a dumpy ass stage with a sound system brought by one of the bands.
I mean, we played plenty of those. Yeah.
Tons of them. Yeah.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Did he think he was going to get like national support? Like,
yes.
Of course he did. Yeah.
He
of course.
He tried to do what's the N-word girl that we listened to the other day? Lily
Oh no,
Jackson and Flag or whatever.
Yeah.
Melissa McGinnis.
Yeah, that's the one.
Melissa McIsaacs.
The N-word girl. Yeah, we'll just call her that.
This is so satisfying to see.
It is really
This is the kind of protesting people need to do for sure.
Of course. Yeah, make these people look, I mean, tell them how foolish they look because they really look really dumb.
Hey, man. Hey. It's over. They've left. They've left.
We'll get pit fight
Whoa,
back.
they've left, man. They've left.
Adios.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Let's go.
Get him out. I'm leaving. Get the fuck out of my face.
What the hell?
Hey.
Whoa.
That copyright god guy was not happy.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
I just thought it was a song on stage.
No, you did good, but this isn't the crowd, man.
Trying to do a body count.
That was bizarre.
Yeah, let's get out. Get your wife. Yeah, get your wife, Max. These guys.
Get your wife. Oh, wow. All right.
Where is she?
He's the chainsaw guy from our other show. Wonderful. I'm just catching up with chat. Open for Chitty Bang at a University of Minnesota. Interesting. Same size of the stage that they brought for that. Can you imagine opening for Chitty Bang?
No, I can't imagine that at all.
Rule.
Yeah, this is a hilarious size stage.
Yeah.
A hilarious event. The event is, I'm not hilarious. The event is a fucking shit bigot fest. But it is.
Shit bigot fest?
Yeah, of course. But I love how bad it was attended. I love how terrible it was.
You know what?
Oh, I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
And also.
Good.
Yeah. So that's nice.
Yeah, the old state. I don't remember what the old state saloon was in the news
What
for
was
recently.
Chitty Bang's
but
song? Anyone?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't even think. Like, the name is vaguely familiar.
Do you guys remember the song Escape by Enrique Iglesias?
Of course. It's a good one.
You can run, you can hide, but you can't escape my love.
Oh, he's saying you'll remember, but I don't know if I do.
Would you cry If you saw me cry.
I thought it was if you asked me to cry, which is kind of wild.
Would you dance?
There we go.
If I asked you to dance.
Nice.